Hi guys. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Welcome to vlog 26.5, I'm calling it. I would call it a Sunday update, but no single part of this is being recorded on a Sunday, so I feel kind of bad doing that. Um, yeah, so hopefully you've seen that earlier today I put out vlog 26. In fact, it's currently rendering right now on that computer. But I'm recording this in the meantime. I was going to record some stuff for that, but thought I wouldn't have the chance, and then the chance came up, and scheduling shenanigans, things like that. This is going to be a little bit rambly, and I'm sorry, but quite frankly, it's New Year's Eve, and I can't be bothered to do any proper editing, so this is just going to go out as it is. But I wanted to let you know what's been going on and why I haven't been doing anything, because when I finished that vlog, I told you that you would hear from me very soon. And in a way, that sort of worked out because I'm going to be releasing this on the same day as that. So it ish works, but it definitely wasn't what I was intending. That's because life is odd. um, so once that tour finished, the tour of Italy, I was going to take a month off, just relax, reset, go job hunting, get something, get some money in, and then use that experience to decide whether I wanted to go for a master's or not. Because I was still thinking about doing a master's in journalism to try and get into radio, and that didn't happen. I applied for a lot of things, and none of them came back positive. I had a couple of interviews, which was nice, I guess, but nothing ever came of the interviews. It was just coming in, doing it, and then being told, sorry, you haven't got this one. And I would have vlogged the job hunting experience itself, but if I'm being completely honest with you, I wasn't really in a place to do so. I was quite stressed about the fact that I didn't have a job. And I'm incredibly fortunate, don't get me wrong. I've moved back into my parents' house, and, you know, I'm aware that that's not always an option. And I'm very glad that it was for me. But I still felt like I should be contributing something. You know, I'm a graduate. I like to think I've got a lot of transferable skills, I've got experience. I really should be being able to help. And I wasn't. And that stressed me for quite a while. And that stress really wore me down quite a bit. And come about mid-November or so, I wasn't in a particularly great place. I've been in worse, I'll be honest, but I was starting to wonder how I was going to get out of it, as opposed to having a plan for getting out of it. And about that time, I fell ill. Not seriously ill. I'm pretty certain it was just sort of a winter flu thing. Um, I tried to. I was ill over one weekend in November. Tried to will myself up the Monday morning afterwards, and my body just went, "No, you're not doing that." And I collapsed and fainted in the kitchen. And I had about a week and a half off after that of everything that I was doing at the time, which I'll get into a little bit more in a moment. And one of the things it did was actually it made me lose a little bit of weight. And at first, I wasn't completely averse to that, because what you'll see on the video that's rendering at the moment on vlog 26, that was me at my least fit. That was the most out of shape I've ever been in my life during that tour. I just tipped the scales at 13 stone when I came back, and that was bad. That was really bad. And when I had this bout of illness, I'd already lost a little bit of weight before that, but I lost another half stone while I was ill. And at first, I jokingly went along with this, man. Well, at least I've lost some weight, and then realised, no, this really isn't how I should be doing things. So that really was what kicked me up the arse and got me doing things again. And I did start doing things again. So while I was doing the job, my plan had always been get the job, then start doing things with the money that I'd earned. And that didn't really work out, if I'm honest, because I didn't get a job, so I couldn't spend any money. But I did rejoin my local tennis club. I played with them for many, many years while I was at school. Didn't get a chance to do any tennis while I was away at university. But now I'm back again. The one perk of not having a job is I do have loads of free time. So it's meant I've been able to go down there a lot. And whereas before I was losing a lot of love for tennis, because I was doing one lesson a week because it was all I really had time for. Because I was able to do more of it now, I'm in a place where I'm enjoying it a lot more. And I wanted to go down, and I was getting fitter from it, which was great. And then, after this illness, I joined the gym, which was terrifying, if I'm honest. So, I've never, ever been to a gym up until about a week before December, when I went to look round my local Pure gym, and then I set up a delayed membership to start at the beginning of December, and that was it. I was in, and I've been quite a lot since then. And it's definitely helped me a lot. It's, aside from the fitness, and I'm grateful for the fitness, because I'm down to 11.5 stone from 13 stone, you know. That's wonderful. And hopefully I'll bring it down further. But at the same time, I want to start bulking up, so I'll see. I'll work that one out down the line. But the actual process of working out has given me so much more enthusiasm, and not just for that, for lots of other things. I put my violin down for a while after I left uni. Maybe I was a little bit worn out of it by that point, and that's entirely possible. But I started picking it up again, and I've started playing again and enjoying playing again, which has been really nice. You know, I haven't had that opportunity for so long, and it's a really, really good feeling to be able to do that again. And I've met loads of people, especially down at the tennis club. They've been amazing, really amazing, especially during that time when I was really starting to get stressed about things. Everything came together to help out at that point, and I'm incredibly grateful that it did. And now I sit here on New Year's Eve thinking, right, what do I do next year then? And truthfully, I'm not entirely sure. But when I say that from a place that's a lot better than the last time I wasn't sure of something in November. And I'm not doubtful anymore about whether things will come my way. I'm confident that the right thing will come my way. I don't know when. It may not be for a while, and the biggest difference now is I'm able to accept that. You know, I think I've got a long time to go before I can be even entertaining notions of finishing work. By the time I get to retirement age, it'll probably have gone up to like 75 or so. So I think I've got a way to go yet, which has been really reassuring because it's meant that it's given me this big perspective again, and I definitely lost that for a bit. The other thing that happened on that vlog there, I talk very briefly at the end about the coaster that I'll receive for doing enough courses and being with the orchestra long enough. It's taken me so long to get round to recording anything else. I've actually got the coaster sat just behind the camera at the moment, which, yeah, I probably should have been quicker than I was. But, hey, how it goes sometimes. So yeah, what else have I got to talk about? To be honest, this is really just a recap video explaining why things were a little bit late and why I haven't done anything much lately. And I want to say that I'll be vlogging a lot more next year because I do still enjoy it and it's good for me, and I've had people tell me that they enjoy it as well, and that really does mean a lot to me, firstly, so thank you very much. But truthfully, I don't know. I will try to, and I will still talk about the moments, the down periods, because that's just as important as talking about the ups. But I am in a position where I'm putting myself first, and I've spent a lot of my life trying to help people, and maybe I misplaced my my desire for improving myself at the same time. So I looked at that recently and I changed things, and hopefully that will continue to improve. But as a result, I'm not as certain when things will be done, but I'm happier at the fact that things will be done at some point. And although this is incredibly rambly and stop-starty, and I haven't actually got a script or any prep notes or anything for this, so this is entirely off the top of my head, which is why it sounds like such a mess, let's be honest here. I am grateful for everyone who's listened to this, who's watched any of the vlogs, who's done anything to let me know that I've helped, because as much as I do want to put myself first, I still want to help. And if a day ever comes when I don't want to, then slap me, I guess. I don't want that day to ever come, and I hope it won't. So I'm trying to think if there was anything else at all. I'm desperately looking around my desk and anything else I can find just to see if there's anything that I could possibly need. But I don't think there is. Yeah, I will see what happens. I will try and vlog. I'm a little bit, if I'm honest, I'm a little bit self-conscious doing it while other people are in the house or around me. I could do it at uni, but here it feels a little bit weird, and I'm not used to it yet. So it does kind of rely on people being out of the house for that. So I'll see. In the meantime, though, I hope you've enjoyed me uploading twice in one day, because goodness knows that's never ever going to happen again. I hope you've had a good 2018, and whatever you have planned for 2019, put yourself first. Don't worry if things aren't happening at the speed you want them to. Keep your friends close, because they've made all the difference to me this year, and I will never be able to tell them how grateful I am for that. I'll sure as hell try though. Right, I'm done rambling. I've been Lucas. You've been great. This isn't a Sunday update, so bugger off. Happy New Year.